We are less than 1 month away from the start of the Asian Cup, and the Socceroos will be looking to right their wrongs from the last Asian Cup, going out in the quarterfinals to the UAE. And this is going to be my squad on what I think Graham Arnold should select to go over to Qatar and possibly win the whole tournament. Let's start off with the goalkeepers. I've got Matt Ryan, Joe Gauci, and Nick Bilakapic in goals. I think no matter what, if Matt Ryan's not 100% ready at the start of the tournament, I think we have to take him. He's our captain, our most senior player in the squad at the moment. And even if he's not available until the knockout rounds, I think he's a valuable part of the team and definitely should be a part of the squad into the Asian Cup. Joe Gauci for me is the obvious number 2 choice. Very good start of the season for Adelaide, a very good shot stopper, and probably the future number 1 in Australian football. And number 3, I've got Nick Bilakapic. I really like him. He's probably the most informed Australian goalkeeper at the moment. 10 clean sheets for Peterborough United, 21 years of age, has a very good high claim percentage, and a very good distribution. So I think he's definitely one for the future. He will be challenging Joe Gauci for that number 1 spot in the future, in my opinion. And I think the earlier we get him integrated into the Socceroos squad, the better. And that's why I've gone Nick Bilakapic to be the 3rd choice goalkeeper. I was thinking maybe doing someone with a bit more experience, like a Redmayne. I know Vukovic is retired now, but I would have liked to see him into the squad if he was available. But I think for the future of Australian football, to have Nick Bilakapic in the squad for this Asia Cup will be important for the progression of this national team. Now onto the centre-backs. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Most of them just picked themselves. Harry Suter, Cam Burgess, Alessandro Saccardi, and Kai Rolls. I think Arnie has established this as his main group of centre-backs since the World Cup. They've all been in majority of the squad, so I think the centre-backs here are a no-brainer. Now, it's the same with the fullbacks, in my opinion. I think they all pretty much picked themselves. Geordie Boss, Aziz Beige, Lewis Miller, and Nathaniel Atkinson. I think Atkinson is the right and most notable replacement for Ryan Strain after he picked up that injury that keep him out of the Asia Cup. But I think having Atkinson there could provide a bit of depth. He could easily go over to left back as well. So maybe Arnie doesn't pick a backup right back or left back and plays Kai Rolls out on a wing back or a full back. So this could be a bit of a depth issue if he does do that. But for me, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go 4 centre backs, 4 full backs. And into the midfield, I've gone a bit safe again. Got Jackson Irvine, Mas Malongu, Keanu Bacchus, Aidan O'Neill, Alex Robertson, and Connor Metcalf. Alex Robertson is probably the most notable name in there. I've gone with him over Riley McGree. I think McGree's not back from his injury yet. He could be back by the start of the Asia Cup, but I'd rather someone who's been playing consistently for the last month or however long the season, well, the whole season really, over in Portsmouth, who's been playing really well, been playing really high level football for Portsmouth. So Alex Robertson for me has to come into the squad. I haven't gone with many attacking options in midfield here. Obviously, you could have Jackson Irvine and maybe Keanu Bacchus push up, but you'd rather them sit deep. So maybe that's a bit of a flaw in my squad, not having many attacking midfielders, but Alex Robertson and Connor Metcalf have both been on fire so far this season. So saying that, let's get into the forwards, maybe the most controversial part of the squad. I've gone Mitch Duke, Craig Goodwin, and Martin Boyle. I think those 3 picked themselves. I think they're all no-brainers. Arnie's go-to man. Mitch Duke will be the starting striker, and I think Goodwin and Boyle will be the starting wide players in the squad. But also, I've gone with Bruno Fornaroli. I think he has to be picked. Every A-League fan and every Australian soccer fan knows at the moment that Bruno Fornaroli is on fire. He's got 12 goals in 8 games in the A-League, the best goal scoring form of his career. And I think if we don't take him to the Asia Cup and we take someone like McLaren ahead of him, I think it's a disgrace. I think Bruno Fornaroli has to be on the plane to Qatar. Cassini Yengi, I feel the same way about, and he offers a bit more versatility. You could argue that you should put McLaren in that position, but for me, Cassini Yengi offers a bit of a wide option as well if we get injuries. If, say, God forbid, if Martin Boyle or Craig Goodwin go down, I think Cassini Yengi could quite easily fit into those wide positions. And Sam Silvera, I think he's one for the future as well. You gotta take these young players into a squad. They might not get the minutes that you'd want, but Sam Silvera will surely get some minutes, being that wide cover player. But what do you guys think of my squad? I think I've done pretty well here. 23-man squad for Qatar. Let me hear your squads for Qatar down in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.